You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter. And they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Blake Grupe out and ready to send this away. And here we go from New Orleans. Raheem Blackshear now to return. And look at this return. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Young on the play action. He's up. Oh, he was on the move, and so is the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Running the toss here to Brooks. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. That one's complete right side.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
3rd down run with Brooks. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. Oh, he loses the football. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And
he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. He cuts it to the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. From the shotgun, Carr. Got Williams, and it's complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge... And a 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Neither side separating much so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Carr to the air now. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, it's Carr. He has the 1st over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal. They bring Olave in motion. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Offense in the hurry up here.
4-yard loss on the play. Second and goal at the 11-yard line.
Now Carr. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints finish off their opening drive. Blake Grupe to try the extra point. That one right down the middle. And we're all tied up. Here's Grupe on now to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, Young. He puts some juice on a deep throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Carr here from the gun. Escapes out to the left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. Now the shotgun give to Cook. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. It's a gain of 2, and now they have third and goal at the 3.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Fourth down, here's Carr. Rolling left, buying some time. And it falls incomplete. He won't get to the end zone, and they turn it over as fourth and goal fails.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
Drive starts out with a first and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line. To the outside, it's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. Now in that spot, Brock, I think his first priority is just getting a throw of some kind of way and avoiding the safety, right?
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. And I know it's so easy for us up here in this comfy booth, armchair quarterback, but you can't ever relax when you're reading the coverage just because you're worried about taking a safety. You still got to stand, you got to deliver, and you got to take care of the football. You've got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Second and 10, here's Carr. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Picked off by Shaq Thompson. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that.
He's got it, complete. At the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take the lead just before halftime. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Nicole Hardman now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Carr now on 1st and 10. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Back to the air. Carr. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Fires down the middle, and it is caught. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's back to throw. And he'll go down. The Saints make the play. That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now we'll send you east to our studios in Orlando. That's where Jonathan Coachman is waiting to bring you the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us? Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's brought down for a loss. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Again, it's Cook. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, ball at the 36. They go play action with Carr. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Trying it left side with Cook. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Slot receiver headed left. Carr with it on first. Olave with the catch. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he's going to take this down inside the 25 before being stopped. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 24. He's got it near the 10. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll look to run with Williams. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Saints cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Groupie to try the point after. That one right down the middle. And we're all knotted up. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Now it's Young. And the Saints came marching home and they dropped it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward.
He makes the catch. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Young working from the gun. Stays. And he'll go down. The Saints make the play. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, here's what I know, Kate. And sadly, from personal experience, after this one's over, QB, he's going to be the first one in the cold tub because he has been feeling the heat and paying the price all game long. At some point, you've got to find a way to protect the passer or he's not going to endure this season.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Young to throw it. Has a man. It's Brooks. Decent gain here, but short of the first. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They're going for it, Young. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out the door.
And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Carr setting to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Up to the line, and they're set, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Looking to throw, Carr. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a 4th quarter lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Young. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Working out of the gun, it's Carr. Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Carr throwing on 3rd. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Groupie to try the point after. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
To kick off for the Saints.
Here's Grupe on now to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
A second down throw for Young. And the Saints came marching home, and they dropped him. That pushes them back. Third down coming up. Out of the gun, Young. He beams one deep right side. He's got his man complete. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. Young on 1st and 10. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers now within 1 score in the 4th. So now here come the Panthers. Big moments as they go for 2. Keeping it on the ground. And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6. Now this could be the game right here. Down a score, they need to get this ball back. And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
From the shotgun, Carr. He's got Shaheed. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Cook.
James Cook, the ball carrier.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints leading by 6. Offense to the line for second down. They bring Olave in motion. Another one for Cook. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Here he is to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Good for the Saints. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run it with Cook. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first.
A loss of 2.
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
7-yard line.
Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Now run by Cook. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal. He'll look to throw it. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Here's an important kick now for Blake Grupe. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Finds some space. He's past the 30. I don't know if they're going to get to him. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Down a score, less than 45 seconds left. They know they need to get this back. And that's recovered by the Saints. So we're going to win this football game.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He sends this one to the end zone. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw. Just the right touch. And you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're
but
biased.
the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
Here's Grupe on now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
Take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. Here he is to throw. Oh, hole in the defense there. That one is caught. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. To throw. Working across the field, complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate.